Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. So first thing, look at my screen here. So now I am going to help you to create a local and remote Helm repository. How can you create it? So this is the one of the chart which we are dry run with a debug. Let's run this. Now it's deployed. Okay, you see that it's pretty huge one. Status is not done so far, and revision number 1. So let me check this Helm list, and default deployed status is deployed now. So done. Now here let's deploy. This was the dry run, by the way. So here let's disable one thing in this particular chart. If you look at it, you are disabling one of this stuff. Environment.open disable.api should be false. So now I'm deploying this chart this time, not a dry run, but here we are overriding one of the properties in the values.yaml. Now what is this hyphen set? You understand right now, all of you? Hello? Hello?
Yes, right.
Yeah, okay. So now let me do that. Done. So this is the deployed in real one, revision number 1, that is done. Now check this here. And here, this is the one deployed. Now you want to see the labels. I want you to check that labels for the pod. Now look at this here, pod label. This is the one I'm asking you to check here, that there's one key app.kubernetes.io instance chart museum, and here name app.kubernetes.io/name chart museum, and this is the template. So here you are seeing that labels. Now what we are doing here, grab the chart museum pod name using label retrieve from the previous command. So whatever we did this one, so let's look at this from here. Only the labels you will see that. Sorry, bad copy paste. And where is a mistake? Mistake is done. So What I did, you know that, right? So this will work in the PowerShell. In Linux, you don't need that one to set up this. Done. So this is the labels with the chart name. So that's done. Now what you want here, you can set up a port forwarding for that particular pod. So this command will port forward that particular port. The pod is running with 8080 and it will forward at the 8080 again, and namespace default, though you don't need to provide it. So here, done. So now it's port forwarding at 8080. So if you want to access that um, that one, 8080. Okay, so now it's not accessible. So what to do? I have one tricks for it. It is accessible on the local host, but not accessible from this one. So just give me 2 seconds. Where is that? Okay, again I'm port forwarding, and this time port forward address, done. So now it should be accessible. Done. So this pod you are able to access. So far so good. Any questions so far? Hello. So what I'll do, because I don't know how many of you are comfortable with the port forwarding, I will just replace this command um, later, update it while sharing the URL with you, because this will work, but only access from the local host, but you are outside. So you see that here like that. So examples, curl, if you're outside, you can try this one also. So are you comfortable with it so far? Hello?
Yes.
So what I did, I'll tell you. I try run one chart. It was fine, no error. Then deployed it, but I override one of the variable and made it false in the chart values.yaml.
What is
After
this
that,
variable for?
we'll discuss that. One of the, for time being, one of the variable in values.yaml, we disable that. This is one simple applications. For that, you are opening, we're disabling that API. Okay, that's some values. This will be changed in the pod, which I'll show you in the after few minutes. Then we deployed, we check the labels. Labels here, we printed it out. And then here we port forwarding. Pod is working here. So far, so good. Any questions? All of you?
Okay, one query. That is false, right? It means not disabling it. We are actually enable it, right? If you go to that.
Disable API false. Yeah. I mean, right now, don't try to understand this property. The only thing for time being, you need to understand there is a one variable, which is this one. And in the where in the values.yaml, and the value you are setting up is false. That's all you need to understand. Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you need to understand, because it's applications. We'll discuss that one later. Now this is okay. Now guys, one question, when you deploy the, I forgot this statement. When you deploy the chart uh, from this command, then where the charts get copied, the charts get copied temporary. Anyone remember that?
It's in the Helm cache.
This is,
In the Helm cache.
yes, right. So this is an Helm cache. correct? And here, anyone have idea how do we get it in the Linux?
What we need to get?
ls minus a. You get in a home directory, you get dot cache.
env, right?
Yeah.
Correct now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is my cache home. So let's go to that location inside that repository, and this is the chart which I deployed, correct now? Just now, chart museum. So now we are going into these locations, correct? This location. Okay, so this is the location in Windows, right? So how to go in Linux, you got to know, correct? All of you? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now how to add? Now the question you must be thinking, why we are running this chart museum or something like that, correct? Anyone have any idea? Any memories? Chart museum, chart museum, chart museum. Anyone have idea? I showed you the morning session. Understood now? I discussed about many tools along with the chart museum. Did you notice, all of you?
Chart repository, I guess.
Yes. This product basically is nothing but software, free software, which set up a registry actually. Got it? It's a registry software, just like a, what do you say? Just
ECR.
just like ECR, Artifactory, Nexus, ECR, and all kind of things. So now you got this one chart factory, which is this is one software where you can publish your repository. You should access through URL also, but right now slowly. Okay, so you are able to access, but now what we will do, follow my commands. What we are doing, any idea? Any idea? You have to teach me now from here. So we are adding, this is one of the stable chart registry, right? So you are adding in the list just like you added Bitnami and this one stable. Simple, right? Hello?
But this link HTTP like
Oh, this is the
8080.
local host. It's running in the local host, no? It's
Okay.
running in the local host. So if you want, let me do that. I have to open up let me show you just a second, hold on. Hmm. This software, not this one, this software. Now it's not running. Why? It is running, but you are not able to access. Why? Let me show you. Understand this. qctl get pods, and this is the chart medium is running, but you are not able to access. Why? Because if you want to access it continuously, you have to do the chart forwarding. And now you have to access it. See, but it's running internally, it's running, and then port number for it 8080. Got it right, all of you? I open up the new console just for, so that should be not be a problem. Are you understanding, all of you?
In that Helm repo add command which you were showing, the last command.
This you have done it already 2-3 times actually. So what we
No,
are
I
doing,
mean, the link we
this
are giving, yeah, this. So
this is the address
we are
uh,
adding the repo chart museum to
to this
what?
local.
To local.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. I'll put it in this way. Let me put the visualization. Probably you're getting confused. So there is one software. There is one server I set up. Think about simple way. Okay, and this server is a certain IP address. What I did through the Helm itself, I deploy one registry. The name of the registry is uh, Chart Museum. This one is open source product. Now this is your machine where you want have Helm. So if you want to add registry, just like you added a bitnami and all this thing, so IP address of this machine, you will add it here using the same command. Correct now? Correct now? So this will be IP address. So now what I am doing, I have deployed in one of the cluster which was working for me and using port forwarding at this port number and using it. Simple. Got it now?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, see this accessible. Okay, so far so good. So what I did, port forwarded command I'll share with you. Don't not to worry. Let not disturb this one, or else you'll not be able to access from outside. So now let me run this command. Okay. This is the temporary setup for quick learnings. You don't have to set it up outside. So let me do that here. Let me run this command here. And now I have a chart museum. Oh, sorry, by the way, sorry. Run everything as a root. Now I have a 3 registry to root user, bitnami, stable, and this one. And okay, sorry, I think I have to run this one also. It's user specific, okay? So here, done. Bitnami, stable, and this one. Got it? All of you?
Yeah.
Done. So these are the things you have it. So now Helm repo list. Okay, so done. Apart from that, so what to do? So far so good. Here I deployed. Now you understood why what we deployed. All of you. Hello. Got it. Okay, so now what to do? So now I have to go to the place and we need to check the repository.yaml. So can you go to that location? Helm env, and this is the locations. Okay, and this is the one cd repository, and oh sorry, the wrong locations actually. Helm env, go for this one, config home. Okay, go inside this, and here let's look at the repository. So now you see that here bitnami is there, table is there, and then this is your here. This is also added. So just check it out. It'll be easy for you to get working on it. So curl and all I showed you already, so that you no need to worry. Now, if you really want to push some data, so how do you do that? So first thing, go to the charts. So have a chart, some locations, which is demo 2. Which chart I developed last time? Anyone remember that? Last demo?
Our
This is one.
chart.
Our chart,
Package
our,
here, this one.
our
My
chart.
location is this one. I don't know about your locations. So this chart I developed. Okay, curl you should be good in it. One problem is there. Curl little bit behavior is different in Windows and little bit in Linux. So that's you have to accommodate actually. So here This alias is for this command is only for the PowerShell, not for Windows. Now this command don't run blindly. This command will push the chart which is here. Sorry, which is here to the location which is 8080, and this locations, if you see that, it's a API endpoint for that uh, applications. Okay, so now this will not work as it is. You have to modify a little bit of it, and that is, this is a dangerous copy paste directly. You should not do that. And then I think it's good. So now my local host is good, 88 is good. This is the API endpoint, that's good. This is the file I need to check actually. It is same files here, that is good. And this is the curl options. So no authentication is required. And now I'm going to push this uploading. So I have created one registry and uploading my chart to that. And you see that saved true. That means everything worked fine. Are you okay with this so far? What I did? All of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Okay. Now here I'm searching my this chart and the name of the chart here. So this is a repository. This is the chart name. I mean, you can say this is a registry. This is a repository, something like that. You can search for it. And because it's added in the local, it should give me some results. Unfortunately, no results found. So let me, okay, sorry, this is messed up. So updating is done now, and now should be working. Now here you have it. So now what you did, first thing, you deployed one software named with chart museum running somewhere, though we deploy through Helm only. After that, to access it, after that, what we did, the last session, the chart which we created, we uploaded it. And after that, through the repos list, we are searching, and now we know that you can deploy this chart, but anyways we have deployed already, so good to go. Are you okay with it conceptually? Hello?
Rajesh, one question. So this registry we are creating on our local. So in the actual system, we don't have such kind of liberty like to create a local registry. So the
Ah,
same
ah, 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 ah,
commands.
ah, 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 you missed it. I did not deploy in the local. I did not deploy in the local. Your is running this place cluster, Kubernetes cluster, and this is my
Mhm.
workstation. But for
Mm.
learning purpose, we mix this workstation plus Kubernetes clustered in one server. We deploy somewhere here in the cluster through Helm,
Okay.
which you can do it very well, right?
Mhm. No, but this is still within cluster, right? The registry which you have created.
Of course, you deploy the software nowadays in a cluster itself, right? This is the
Uh,
application. Chart Museum is on. See, where do you deploy all of application? MySQL, Nginx, Tomcat. Where you deploy? You deploy in a cluster only. So this is
mhm.
also deployed in a cluster in the form of chart. Correct, no?
Yeah,
Not.
I might be. Yeah, I might be misunderstanding it. So,
I
uh,
I think you are getting confused. Understand? Let's put it in this way. Chart Museum is one application.
mhm.
You can install that application in form of pod in Kubernetes. So
Okay.
that I deployed using Helm. That's all I did, nothing else. And now after that, I started using that IP address through IP address. That's all here.
Okay.
Now, why this is running on local? Okay, I got confused. Local host. This
Yeah.
is the magic is done by port forwarding actually. So actually, okay, I'll explain you through port
Yeah.
forwarding. You know
Port
that,
forward.
right?
Yeah. 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 Port forwarding. I know. But
Ah,
this address you mentioned like 00 dot 0 So this is a global address, right? So
no.
which
Meaning of this lineage, actually what was happening, this line was not there in my document. I
mhm.
added just now. Why? because sometime I do the demo in the local machine, mean laptop, minikube. In that case, localhost works. But
Alright.
here, what is happening? I was not able to access this one. Not this one, sorry, this one. Why? Because the meaning of this line is, if you don't leave it, it will be accessible only at the local host. But if you say, hey, address 0.0.0.0, means accessible from everywhere. If you put the your IP address, it will be accessible only from your IP address. That is the format. Got it?
Right. Yeah.
Any other
Oh,
confusion, guys? Okay, so now you search and get it done and stuff like that. So now what I taught you is how to deploy one application which can host your Helm chart, and you can upload it. This command is very important. This command, you can upload it through API, no authentication is there. And then after that, update your things and start using for any chart. Understood, all of you?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devops.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.